Hey there guys, I wanted to show you how to use Instagress.com. Instagress is one way in which you can auto-like people's photos and videos on Instagram, and it's a really great way for you to build your following base as well as find new potential coaches and clients through using Instagram without having to slave over liking a bunch of people's photos, because that takes up a lot of your time. So essentially you're going to go to instagress.com without activity. So you're going to go to instagress.com, and there is an option if you are somebody who is new to Instagress where you can try it out for 3 days for free. I happen to have bought a full 30-day trial after my first 3 days with it because I truly enjoyed the heck out of using it because it just simplifies everything. So with Instagress, there's a lot of options for things for you to do. As you can see right here, you have the options to like, comment on people's photos, follow, and unfollow. What I do personally is I only like people's photos. Now there's the option, of course, for you to comment on photos. And essentially what you're going to do is you can come down here. Oh, I don't know where it might be. But if you do it and set it up so that it's auto commenting on people's photos, I feel that it's very unauthentic. I think it's kind of rude as well, because say for instance somebody could have put up a photo of a broken thumb and maybe they just happen to hashtag it with something that you put down for your hashtags. And what you're going to find is Instagress is going to go ahead, comment on that person's photo of their broken toe, and it's going to be like, cool. And there's nothing cool about a broken toe. That's just one really random scenario. I know that when I had it set up to auto comment on people's photos, I woke up one day to my Instagram where a meathead guy completely flipped out on me because I said nice on one of his photos that wasn't even relevant to anything that should have been considered nice. And so he flipped out on me. So I learned my lesson. I no longer auto comment on people's photos. You also have the opportunity to follow. And then, of course, if you're going to follow random people on Instagram who match the hashtags that you inserted, you also can unfollow afterwards. Now, for me, I did have this originally set to follow people, but I undid that after I came onto my Instagram account and realized I was friends or following at least a new 200 people. And when I looked at their accounts, I had nothing in common really with them, even though some of the hashtags did match up. And so even though I also had this set to unfollow, it took a really, really long time to unfollow all those people. So I had to manually go through and unfollow all of them, which was something that I just don't have the time to do. So we're going to go through this real quick. I don't think you really necessarily need to change anything here. What I do recommend doing, oh, and here's the comment section. So see, you have like nice, like it, wow, beautiful. See, some of that stuff wouldn't even pertain, and you could add your own comments to it, but I still think that it's not even going to be relevant. It's just a waste of time. So this is the part that truly matters though. This is your tag section. So any hashtag that you insert here, Instagress is going to go ahead, it's going to sync up to your Instagram account, and it's going to like anybody's hashtags or photos with these hashtags related to it in your name. So it's something, like I said, that you don't even have to do. Just with the click of a button, this is going to go through and like anybody's photos that pertains to these hashtags. So what I want to tell you though is it's going to have you, or it's going to already have suggested hashtags to like. I would not keep those. I would delete all of those out, and what I would do instead is enter in your own hashtags. So you want to enter in hashtags that are relevant to your target market and who you are as a person. So with that being said, if you look here, like, I have stuff that is relevant to me. So good vibes, that's just me. I'm positive. I'm all about that stuff. I'm a freaking new aged hippie, if you will. So I got hippie here. I have Pio as well. Beachbody I do keep, just in case there are people who aren't hooked up with a coach and they're hashtagging their stuff with Beachbody. I do want those people to find me. I'm all about meditation. I'm about the law of attraction, whole foods. Skydiving is the shit. Also, another thing is I also did Toledo, Ohio, since that's where I'm from. I did the Huntington Center. So the Huntington Center is like a venue where concerts, sporting events, and all kinds of different stuff happen. So I want those people who are hashtagging their stuff with the Huntington Center to see me as well. I did the University of Toledo, which is where I went to school at. I did the University of Michigan just because it's so close nearby. I did Go Falcons because that is Bowling Green State University's mascot. And so Bowling Green State University is a school that is also nearby. So I want any college students or whoever is hashtagging their stuff with BGSU to see my stuff as well. I also did Lululemon, Gratitude Cafe, and Siva Ann Arbor. So another thing is if you have any, let's say, workout studios or healthy restaurants or anything that are specific to where it is that you are from, go ahead and hashtag that stuff too, because you're going to want to find those people who are going to those places, or you're going to want those people to find you. So that just makes sense then for you to hashtag those kind of photos, because those people then are going to find you and they're probably going to want to follow you, given that they are within your target market. Another thing, of course, is I am all about the travel. So Wanderlust, Travelista. So you can see this is all stuff that is important to me. This is related to me. So do stuff that is related to you. I also did GoPro. I also did Surfer Girl, and GoPro as in like the video camera, because the people who are using GoPros are probably the people that I'm wanting to hang out with. And those are the people that I would want on my team. So make your hashtags relevant to you, relevant to your target market, and you truly can't go wrong. So this is one of the best ways that you can use Instagress. One more thing too is I've heard of this little username feature, and I'm not quite sure how to use that. But that is another feature that you can actually use. But like I said, the only real feature that I use is the liking of the hashtags that are pertinent and relatable to my target market. So that's kind of a rundown of how to use Instagress.